Hey everybody, it's Mr. S, and I'm here to read you guys a very special story. This one's called William's Doll. Now, what part of the book is this? The front cover. And this is the spine. This is the back cover. Who writes the book? The author. And who does the pictures? The illustrator. Now, for this book, the author is Charlotte Zolotow, and the pictures are done by William Penne Du Bois. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up the book. William's doll. William wanted a doll. He wanted to hug it and cradle it in his arms. Well, that's very sweet of him. And give it a bottle and take it to the park. And push it in the swing. I wonder who pushes you in a swing at the park. And bring it back home and undress it and put it to bed. I wonder who undresses you and puts you to bed at night. And pull down the shades and kiss it goodnight. And watch as its eyes close. And then William wanted to wake it up in the morning when the sun came in. I wonder who does these things. And start all over again. And just as though he were its father, and it were his child. A doll, said his brother. Don't be a creep. Sissy, 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 said the boy next door. Well, those things don't sound very nice. Sissy, 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 and don't be a creep. How can wanting to raise a child be a creep? How would you like a basketball, said his father. But William wanted a doll. It would have blue eyes and curly eyelashes and a long white dress and a bonnet. And when the eyes closed, they would make a little click like the doll that belonged to Nancy next door. Creepy, said his brother. Sissy, sissy, chanted the boy next door. So you can see William is at his neighbor's house, and she takes very good care of her doll. And that's what William wants to do. He wants to be able to take care of a doll. And his father brought home a smooth round basketball and climbed up a ladder and attached a net to the garage and showed William how to jump as he threw the ball so that it went through the net and bounced down into his arms again. He practiced a lot. So there we go with William practicing with the ball, and there's the ball and the gift. And got good at it. But it had nothing to do with the doll. William still wanted one. Poor William. Can you guys say, poor William? His father brought him an electric train. They set it up on the floor and made it an 8 out of the track. And brought in twigs from outside and set them in clay so they looked like trees. So we see that they set the train tracks to look like an 8. So we call that a figure 8. And then they put clay, right? They put clay and then they put sticks in it to make it look like trees. The tiny train threaded around and around the tracks with a clicking sound. William made cardboard stations and tunnels and bridges and played with the train a lot. But what do you think Williams really wants to play with? What do you think he's going to say? But he didn't stop wanting a doll to hug and cradle and take it to the park. One day his grandmother came to visit. I wonder what his grandma's gonna do. What do you think? I don't know. William showed her how he could throw the ball through the net attached to the garage outside. He showed her the electric train clacking along the tracks, through the tunnel, over the bridge, around the curve, until it came to a stop in front of the station William had made. So there he is, practicing his basketball skills. She was very interested, and they went for a walk together, and William said, "But you know what I really want is a doll." "Wonderful," said his grandmother. "No," William said, "my brother says it will make me a creep, and the boy next door says I'm a sissy, and my father brings me other things instead." "Nonsense," said his grandmother. "So what do you think they're gonna go get?" She went to the store and chose a baby doll with curly eyelashes and a long white dress and a bonnet. The doll had blue eyes, and when they closed, they made a clicking sound, and William loved it right away. Now, in case you didn't know what a bonnet was, it's what the doll is wearing on her head. Oh, let's show the picture of the grandma and William at the toy store. But his father was upset. "He's a boy," he said to William's grandmother. "He has a basketball and an electric train and a workbench to build things with. Why does he need a doll?" William's grandmother smiled. "Why do you think he needs a doll?" Well, let's see what she thinks. "He needs it," she said, "to hug and cradle and take to the park so that when he's a father like you..." What's she gonna say? "He'll know how to take care of his baby and feed him and love him and bring him the things he wants, like a doll, so that he can practice being a father." The end. I really like this book because it shows us that girls and boys can do some of the very similar things, and this is one of them. A boy can have a doll because one day he might be a dad, and maybe he might not be a dad. But who am I to say what a boy and girl can do? It's what's in your heart that matters the most. So thank you, friends, for reading this very special book with me. And next time you hear a girl that wants to play football, or a boy that wants to play a doll with dolls, you know that you can invite them and say, "It's okay," and that you're still my friend. And it doesn't make you a sissy, or it doesn't make you a boy, or it doesn't make you a girl. It just makes you who you are. Thank you.